I really believe that many of the challenges faced by old societies and impoverished societies can be boiled down to the education of women.
Sons are considered as assets, and daughters are considered as liabilities. Infant girls are killed. Yes, it is shocking.
I think this film is going to have a major impact. Scott knows, and Strawberry Frog knows how to reach inside somebody's gut and get them to look at an issue.
The Girl Epidemic was written by the creative team at Strawberry Frog and directed by an extraordinary director named Nanhi. This film is one of the most incredible pieces of film that I've seen in a long time.
If you're watching a trailer of a movie, something which is about biological epidemics, and when you get the twist, like in a classic short story, you find that what we are talking about is an epidemic of the mind.
I was thrilled to work on this project with Strawberry Frog. Their concept was really quite genius to deal with such difficult, complex issues. So we wanted to create scenarios and metaphors that help people to visualize the real stakes of girls' education.
Gripping imagery that this film shows, presented in obviously a commercial way, but done in just with tremendous filmmaking skills. It almost feels like Les Miserables, the movie, in 60 seconds.
The script is very complex, and we initially were like, we should shoot this in Brooklyn, and that would have been horrible. It would have never worked out. But we hooked up with Nanhi and GK and Arrow Films, and everybody, a lot of people came together and were passionate about this script, and things that were impossible happened.
I chose to shoot this film handheld with almost a horror film kind of feel to it, because I wanted to make the scenes as naturalistic as possible, even though it's all staged.
Everywhere you go, you have a crowd, and everybody wants to see what you're doing, and so shooting around that was, there's obstacle after obstacle after obstacle.
As a production designer and a costumer, one of our big concerns was, that balance between realism and something more fiction, and we really wanted to shock our viewers.
You're competing with so many people out there trying to get donations. In this case, we wanted to do something really startling, provoke them to go to our website, and while you're there, make a donation.
The Girl Epidemic understands that education of the girl child will allow girls to live a life of dignity.
Women in charge of their societies, all of them seem to do wonderful things that impact on society in a much larger format. So to me, I zero in, I just focus on the education of the girl child. And yes, I do believe it's a miracle cure.
The epidemic is spreading all over. This part of the city is even worse. Everybody's panicking. We still wait for some help.
Must contain the situation.
Mama?
It's a total mess. They can die for all I care. It's not my problem.
Take them immediately.
They have to do more to eradicate the epidemic. Honestly, at this point, it's like the air is contagious.